why don't we go on and roll the open? We're ready.
Okay.
NewsRadio WJPF is proud to be the home of the Carterville Lions all season long. This broadcast is brought to you in part by First Southern Bank, IBW Local 702, Clark Concrete, Shawnee Health, Ralph Small Engine, and the SIU Credit Union. Also supporting this broadcast, Central Hospital for Animals,
Charlie Doan making an appearance.
Logan College, and Terra Bank and Wood Chrysler. Also making this broadcast possible, the city of
Next men's game is Wednesday.
The Bank of Heron and
Red Lake, right? The women are winning.
Here's the voice of the Lions, Dave McKenzie.
Hey, everybody. It's Dave McKenzie and John Holman with you. We're at Trico, opening up the 2025 high school basketball season as the Carterville Lions are getting ready to take on the Waterloo Gibault Hawks. John Holman, welcome to basketball season, buddy. You've already been to 1,300 games.
Boy, it sure does feel like you're pretty close to it. Second week of the basketball season, the girls, first week for the boys, and I've seen quite a few basketball games. That is true. But I don't seem to get too tired of it anytime soon. And I'm glad to see the Carterville Lions in action tonight over here at Trico High School.
As it's been the history for the Carterville Lions, they opened up the season here at the Trico Tournament. Of course, Shane Hawkins, former head coach here at Trico. That's the loyalty to this tournament. It features, of course, Carterville and Waterloo Gibault, but it also has Redbud, Sealville, and of course the Trico Pioneers in it. And so it's a nice early season test because you've got some historically fantastic teams that play in this tournament.
Well, they're different teams. I think that's one of the appealing factors, that these aren't teams you're going to face very likely during the regular season other than in a tournament. And some of them are smaller schools, some are mid-sized schools, but it's just different, a chance to play different competition and kind of get called a tune-up, if you will, for the conference race.
Absolutely. And so we're just a couple of minutes until tip-off here at Trico High School. We're glad to have you with us. And back at the studio, we got Rick Hayes on the board for us. So we appreciate it as we are tipping off the high school basketball season here this evening. We're going to go on and take our first break. And when we come back, we will return and set up the tip-off here between the Carterville Lions and the Hawks of Waterloo Gibault. It's coming up next on NewsRadio WJPF.
People who know.
Let's go 90.
Love Southern Illinois.
90 here.
First Southern Bank.
All right.
Coke.
Oh.
Local people.
Thank you.
Local decisions. And
Hey, Dave, I'm hearing you through the queue, but I'm not hearing you in the control room. Any ideas?
housing lender.
The song, you have it on, and it should, at the top, program 1 should be on, so that it comes through the speakers.
Yeah, I've done all that.
They offer the best brands in the business, like Hustler.
You're here.
Install 1 rather than install 2. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Say it again.
You're install 1 rather than 2.
Okay, then turn on install 1. And see, that should put us up there. Okay. Okay, good.
As a parent, you want the best care for your family, and at Shawnee Health, we provide just that. I'm Dr. Kai Fazer.
I guess that would be install 1.
Our team, including Dr. Marine Exet, nurse practitioners, and
No problem. That's what Barney told me too.
comprehensive care.
Okay, that makes sense.
From newborns to grandparents, whether it's checkups, managing conditions, or support physicals, our Carterville team is here to keep your family healthy. Call to schedule an appointment or visit ShawneeHealth.com. Go Lions!
Welcome back to Trico High School with Steve McKenzie and John Holman here on this Saturday night. My days are all mixed up, John.
Kind of messes all up.
Messes all. Hey, this Carterville team, let's talk about them. There's only 2 seniors on this team, Colton Hawkins and Marion Adams. So that's good senior leadership, and that means good things for this team, not just this year, but next year with a lot of juniors.
Yeah, it very well should. I think you know, and so you're going to get a chance to get more minutes earlier than maybe they would have, and that's going to translate to better results next year and year after.
One of the things that's interesting, I always like it in the early going, and especially at this tournament, is to see the rotation that Coach Shane Hawkins gets into with his lineup and see who is picking up the minutes. But he wants them to get everybody out there and see what they can do in game situations.
Yeah, and you know, Shane is not afraid to play anybody at any level. Whoever can help the Lions out, he's going to play. Sure. And I'm really curious to see looking at the starting lineup. And yeah, a lot of these guys play, you know, JV ball last year, Adams, Listenberger, both played in both football quite a bit. And now this year, some of these guys are stepping up. You know, it's not time for them to shine. So maybe this will be a good start.
Absolutely. As both teams, Gibault, in their road maroon with the white numbers on the back. Carterville going to be the home team here this evening in their home whites and getting ready for the national anthem here at Trico High School. I'm just glad to be back with Carterville Lions basketball. I'm looking forward to a good season.
Well, we all hope that. I'd like to see more wins and losses, right? That'd be a good way to start.
Absolutely. Carterville going to be at the bench to our left. And our game is being streamed. You can go to YouTube and search Carterville Lions versus Waterloo Gibault. You should be able to find the live stream right there. We're going to go on and take our final break in our pregame show as we're getting set. Well, hang on. We're just going straight to the starting lineups, and we'll get into that as well. For Coach Dennis Reeder in his 44th year at Waterloo Gibault, has won 796 games, lost 445, 641 is his win percentage. That's a long time. 1980 is when he came to Gibault.
That's a good haul, isn't it?
That's a good haul. Going to start the junior Jack Colston. He wears number 11 and he stands 5'10". Colby Kinchelo, the sophomore, number 20. Colby is 5'9", sophomore. Then you have the junior Nolan, stands 6'1". Excuse me, 5'10". You have Dante Giannino, the sophomore, number 40, who is 6'2", and then Cole Shelby, he is 6'1". And of course, as we mentioned, Coach Dennis Reeder in his 44th season. Starters have been announced for Coach Shane Hawkins, the Carterville Lions. Amarion Adams, the senior forward. He stands 6'6", athletic, can jump, and is just a real good ball player. Zach Snow, you heard John mention him earlier, the 6'1" junior guard forward. He's a good shooter, a dead eye, and he loves the corner. That's his specialty shot. Number 21, Colton Hawkins, probably one of the top players in Southern Illinois, a senior. He put on some weight. He's thick. He weighs 217 pounds, and he's a handful on the floor.
Thick in a good way.
In a good way.
Not thick in a bad way.
He's a stud, I'm telling you.
Yes.
And you have Matt Scully, the 5'10" junior, number 25. And finally, it'll be the 6'2" sophomore, Harper Lustenberger. So for Coach Shane Hawkins, Adams, Snow, Hawkins, Golly, Lustenberger, starting five. Coach Dennis Reeder, Holston, Kinchlow, Braun, Giannino, and Schilling, the starting five here. Nice little crowd is filed in, and you know what? We caught a break weather-wise, John Holman. It could have been a whole lot worse, and maybe could have canceled the games tonight.
You're not kidding. I mean, the way the folks are getting hit in the St. Louis area, central part of the state, northern part of the state, we're lucky that so far we've had some cold rain so far, and maybe it'll, with any luck, it'll stay that way. And because we want to safe drive home, we don't want to be slipping.
You don't have to hang on to the handrails in the car like you do. I mean, it's not that bad. Both teams are out there ready to go. It's going to be Marion Adams, the 6'6" senior, jumping against Dante Giannino. Giannino stands 6'2". As the officials are ready to go, we appreciate you tuning in to Lions basketball here on News Radio WJPF, and Adams wins the jump easily, and we are underway. Carterville moving left to right on your radio dial. It is Zach Snow with it as it's slapped out of his hands, and it's going to stay here with the Lions here in the front court to the right. Holston, Kinchlow, Braun, Giannino, and Schilling the starting five for Waterloo. Carterville throws the ball away as Colton Hawkins went one way with the pass. Zach Snow cut the other way in the first turnover of the game on the Carterville Lions.
So that's first very few.
Here come the Hawks into the front court. Shot put up, no good from Kinchlow. Down the line, the runner with a right hand. Ball score. Jack Olsen get the scoring going here. The single lane. Colton Hawkins gets fouled as he took it down to the right low block. The foul is going to be on Colton Kinchlow, his first. It's going to belong to the Carterville Lions. Maddox Scully has it right wing, down to Snow, low block to Hawkins, nice pass left wing. Harper, Mustenberger's first three. He didn't hit anything. Cole Hawkins steals it on the rebound and misses his shot. Gibault comes away with it into the front court. Kinchlow, left wing to Olsen, puts it up good. 5-0 Waterloo Gibault to start things off here at the Trico Tournament. Snow controls the ball left side, gets it going into the paint, puts it up with the right hand off the rim, no good. Rebound is grabbed by Giannino. Here come the Hawks into the front court. Holston, top of the key, reverses it, now works to the right side. Looks for the back court, cut not there. Now wings it up to the top side. That's Braun, and now with a touch Schilling for the first time. Over to the left hand side, top of the key comes to Braun. Braun with the left hand dribble to the elbow, reverses back out to the right wing to Holston. Holston, top of the key. Giannino feeds back to Holston. Three is good. Jack Holston doing all the scoring so far. He's got all 8 of the points for Waterloo Gibault. Runner from Colton Hawkins finally goes. Carterville gets their first bucket of the game for Colton Hawkins.
That's a fine way to slow down Mr. Holston.
Here comes Kinchlow to the right corner. Now they bring it up. They held it out on the right wing. Kinchlow bounced into Hawkins. Left hand dribble. Colby Kinchlow wearing the headband. You'll see him out there. Jumper, no good from Schilling. Here comes Maddox Scully with a rebound into the front court. Carterville trails 8-2. Hawkins 3 from the right wing. Off the front of the iron, no good. The rebound by Holston. Holston to the elbow. Pull that jumper from there. No good. Tipped around. Snow gets the board. Carterville slows the pace. Maddox Scully will run point for Coach Shane Hawkins and the Carterville Lions. Brings it here to the right circle, round screen from Snow, inside the arc, reverses out, looks for Cutter, gets it from Hawkins. Hawkins bumped in the defender, steps behind the arc, launches short, rebound to Holston of Waterloo Gibault. 8-2 is our score here early on. Nice video board here at Trico. Looks very good. Up on the wall to our left, first time I've seen that. I don't think they had that last year. And foul is going to be called on. No, not a foul. It was a travel that was called on Waterloo. And each team now with one turnover gives the ball back to the Carterville Lions. Here comes Scully, right side. Now on Mustenberger. Harper has his brother, plays on the team max. He wears number 2. But this is Harper here on the near side. Scully drives in with the left lane, with the left hand, puts it up, little floater's good from Maddox Scully. Nice to see him pick up a point. 8-4 is their score here with 4:23 remaining in this opening quarter. Shot clock is in play here at the tournament. That's what Shane Hawkins told me. 35-second shot clock. So we'll be talking about that a couple times as we go through the day today. Again, the basketball into the game is Oscar Gedris. Kinchlow fires the 3. No good. Hawkins tracks down the rebound. Carterville can get within 2 here on this possession. Harper Lustenberger off the glass and good. Everybody's starting to get into the scorebook now.
So the nice touch off the glass, didn't I?
Yeah. Lustenberger, Kelly, Hawkins all with points for the Lions. 6 is our score. 3:35 remaining in this open quarter Trico Tournament. It's Dave McKenzie and John Homan. They're trying to feed a post, but they work out to Kinchlow up top. He works it to the right side. That is Brugge. Brugge hands it off to Kinchlow. Gets the pass down low. Passes shot block from behind. Nice job by Colton Hawkins to knock the ball, block his shot. Goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Waterloo Gibault.
That might get in his head a little bit, too, that kind of nasty block.
Brugge triggers in. Gets it to Holston. Holston reverses. Fadeaway jumper off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound. Brugge. And they're going to maintain possession. Fresh 20 on that shot clock on the offensive rebound. Kinchlow lost his footing. Spins into the paint. Reverses out. Ball stolen. Johnny Miller into the game for the Lions. Feeds it off to Max Lustenberger. Max is going to score, but we're tied 8-8 at the 2:54 mark here of this opening quarter. Giannino hands it off to Holston. Holston got free out the lane. Right-hand runner. Well, that was a pretty drive right there. Already in double digits. Jack Holston has all 10 of the Gibault points. Hawkins launches the three. Good for Colton Hawkins. You can see the Lions are starting to heat it up a little bit. And they have the first lead of the game here at the 11:23 mark of this first quarter. Holston, right hand pass to Kinchlow. Now to the right side. That's Hendricks. Now to Holstrom. Something's licked up on force, and a couple of guys lose their footing. For Waterloo. Pass in the paint. Stripped away. Third turnover on Waterloo. Here come the Lions. Hawkins. Get into the paint. Got free. The runner with the left hand. And he got fouled. And hits the floor.
I took a dive there, but looked like he was okay. Colton is.
The foul is going to be on Dante Giannino. Second team foul on Waterloo. It's actually been a pretty clean game for the first 7 minutes or so. At the line, Hawkins hits that first free throw. Lions broadcast brought to you by Malone's Early Learning Center in Carterville, offering programs for infants and school-age children, as well as pre-K and Head Start. It's the best care anywhere. Malone's Early Learning Center. Ooh, second free throw rims out. Nice rebound. And it's no good. Put back from Dante Wilson. Lions are up to 12-10. Kinchlow travels. Struck that back foot. It's looking to pass. And just struck that back foot. Fourth turnover on the Hawks. Wearing their maroon robes. Carterville in their home whites. Oh, here to the right side. That's Anson Anderson. Now to Hawkins. Hawkins gets away from the defender. Good pass. What a beautiful pass to Dante Wilson. Down low. He can't finish though. And a battle for the loose ball. And Gibault comes away with it. Outlet pass. It's Schilling. Takes it down the right low block. What a runner from Cole Schilling.
Aggressive move.
Ties us up to 12 with 1:09 remaining. Skip past to Johnny Miller. Left of the circle. Drives inside the arc. Pass to the corner. Now with the touches, Anderson back to Miller. He's hot to the key. Drives in, leaves it for Anderson. Anderson down to the left side. Around to Max Lustenberger. Corner left. That is Hawkins. That's his second try of the game. He's got 9 with 44 seconds left. Lions are up 15-12. Off to Schilling. Here to the near side. To Kicking. Kicking backs up between the circles. Pulls up the dribble. Works it to the right wing. Driving in. Schilling gets rid of it. Finds Kinchlow. Kinchlow. Shot block from Hawkins. And he just flipped into the front court. Gibault comes away with it. Now, Carterville has the turnover the other way. The runner with the right hand is good from Anson Anderson. Good defensive pressure there for the Carterville Lions. 9 seconds, 7 seconds, 5 seconds remaining. Hawks holding for the final shot. 2 on the clock, 1 on the clock. Kinchlow's left-hand shot, no good. And that ends the first quarter. Carterville leads Waterloo Gibault 17-12 at the end of this first quarter. Stay with us. We'll be back in 60 seconds on News Radio WJPF.
Impressive 3 or 4 minutes there. Had multiple blocks.
Yeah.
Are we good on 6 turnovers by Gibault?
Are we good there, Rick?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Oh, you got to turn your mic. There must be a mic on. So check that. Good first quarter for the Carterville Lions. A little slow start, but they rebounded well. And look at him, John Holman, up 5 here as we start playing the second quarter.
Well, and Hawks been a leader. You know, he's come out there firing and knocked out 2 threes already. A total of 9 points. A good start for him.
Hawks have to start play here in the second. Holstrom misses his left-hand shot, but the Hawks get the rebound. That's Schilling. Schilling on the left wing. Feeds on the cutter down the lane. The shot up and good. Nice job from Oscar Tedros to get the bucket there. Lions have it in the front court. John Miller traveled with a basketball. So the turnover, the third on the Lions. Gives it back to Waterloo Gibault. 17-14 here. First game of the 2025 high school basketball season for the Carterville Lions. Steve McKenzie and John Holman with you here on News Radio WJPF. Holstrom over on the far side. That's his pass. Bowen. Another turnover. 7th on Waterloo Gibault. Johnny Miller across the key. Has his pass. Bowen. Fourth turnover on the Lions. The runner off the rim from Garris. Came right back to him, as John said, and he gets the bucket. 4 in the game now for Oscar Garris. Lions in the front court. Here's Anderson. His pass tipped away. Another turnover. Carterville a little sloppy on the offensive side of the ball. Olsen now left wing 3 off the front of the iron. No good from Garris. Now it's Max Lussenberger. Max around the screen from Dante Wilson. Wilson asks for the ball. They get it to him, but it was tipped out of bounds and last touch by Dante Wilson. So 4 consecutive turnovers by the Carterville Lions here in the second quarter. Hotel changes for Shane Hawkins. Max Lussenberger stays on the floor. Zach Snow's now on there. Max Gully. Also, we've got Anson Anderson and Marion Adams. Holston had the ball. He's on the floor. Carterville can't get a turnover. And it's Kinchlow, puts it up with the right hand, a little short, tipped around. And one man against 4 Carterville Lions almost came level with it. Carterville comes away with it. Here's Gully. Foul on the floor before Gully dished the ball off as he drove down the right side. It's going to be a foul on Nolan Braun.
My 30. Snell. Let's do. They got 30 with a foul there.
Braun, right wing 3, good! Max Lussenberger. 5 in the game for Max. Lions are up 4-20-16 here in the second quarter with 5 and a half remaining. Got a fast first half of basketball so far. Bumping off, getting it to Giannino. Gill finds Kinchlow. Kinchlow with the left hand dribble. Turns it over again. 9 turnover on the Hawks. Here comes Gully. To Max Lussenberger. Gets to Snow. Snow down the paint. The run with the right hand. And a foul. The bucket's going to count. puts the bucket, his first field goal of the year, and he's going to go to the line for the and one. Zach Snow, the junior, saw significant varsity time a year ago. A really good shooter. Free throws good for Zach.
Just to describe that play, cutting through the lane, get pushed over to the right, kind of did a little dipsy doodle there, and then flipped it off the glass. Very sweet move.
Carterville's up 23-16. They pick up full court pressure as Gibault moves right to the left here at Trico High School. A lot of remodeling they've done here. New seats. Go with the video board. Really, absolutely outstanding job here at Trico High School. Hawks with it, driving in, and a bump foul was going to be on Max or Mac Gully, Maddox Gully. Going to be the first on Maddox. That's actually the first team foul on the Carterville Lions. Hawks trigger in, get it into Giannino. Right hand dribbles out, gets it to Holston. Holston reverses, spins away, all on the floor. Carterville picks it up, another turnover, outlet pass, get turnover on the Hawks. Carterville turns it right back over to him the other way.
Yeah, they're generous.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
4:35. Here comes Kinchlow across the midcourt. Left-hand dribble. Maddox Gully on him defensively. Gets off to Deep Rudy. Now back to Kinchlow. Now Giannino. The Kinchlow. And shot block again. That was hard for Lustenberger. Got a hand on it, and foul is going to be on Nolan Braun, his second. Well, good job by Harper to get a hand up and block that shot. Carterville here near side. They throw it into the backcourt. Gully takes it from there. Maddox brings it. Nice backdoor cut to Colt Hawkins. Banks in the air, gets the bucket. 11 points for Colton in the game. His first year in the second quarter. Ooh, nice glide step by Giannino the other way. His first field goal. Makes it 25-18. Lions are on top. 3:50 to play. Bumped off the defender. Gully gets the bucket. Nice play by Maddox to get some space, and timeout is called by Coach Dennis Reeder of Waterloo Gibault. 27-18 is our score here with 3:42 remaining in the first half. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on NewsRadio WJPF.
Hey, Dave, I think you've been calling 30 Braun. Braun's 24, 30 Snell.
You're right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Had to earn my pay.
The one, I'm almost sure.
Yeah.
Was my bad. Couldn't read properly.
Shocking. He was right.
Coming out of the timeout, Evan Ebrudy scores. I'm going to apologize. Number 30 for Waterloo Gibault is Nolan Snell. My old eyes misread. I was saying Nolan Braun. It's Nolan Snell. So I apologize. Snell family. Hawkins put up a three. No good. And the Hawks come away with it. Into the front court, and a foul reach-in is going to be called on Max Lustenberger. That is going to be the second team foul on Carterville. to 20 is our score. Coming up at halftime, John and I will try to talk about what we've seen here tonight. We'll look at scores, the scores that we can get from today. John's seen quite a bit of basketball the last couple of weeks, so Gives an idea of what he's seeing. Lions seal the ball the other way. Marion Adams misses a layup with the left hand. He got out there by himself and just couldn't finish. The turnover gives it back to the Hawks. Not a turnover.
I think he was, no, not a turnover. I think he was trying to make it. Determine when he wanted to get the layup or the dunk. Yeah. Couldn't make it mine.
But Carterville steals it right back. That's the 12th turnover. Here comes Gully into the paint. Down the lane. Nice little right-hand bucket for Maddox Gully. 6th in the game for Maddox, the junior. 2:20 remain here in his second quarter. 29-20 is our score. Lions on top, and the Hawks. Ball was tipped. Final Lions went backcourt and tipped out of bounds. Colton Hawkins steps in the passing lane. And it's going to stay with Waterloo Gibault right here on the near side. Trigger in Cole Schilling. Oh, he's going to step aside. And it's going to be Colby Kinchlow. Kinchlow goes in the backcourt. It's Oscar Danvers. And it's back to Kinchlow here on the left wing. Kelly on him defensively. Got the screen, drills to the right-hand side. Looks to the right corner, passes off. Now coming around with left-hand dribble, Caterus to Holston, and shot clock violation. That is the first shot clock violation we've seen here. Yeah, 35-second shot clock. If you get an offensive rebound, it's an automatic reset to 20 seconds. And haven't really noticed it. I mean, that being the first shot clock violation. Driving in, all last touch by Waterloo. It's going to stay with Carterville. 29-20. Lions triggering. Harper Lustenberger spins back free off the glass and good. Nice job spinning his way away from the defender. 4-minute game for Harper. Lions are up 11, 31-20, just 90 seconds remaining until halftime. Kinchlow now top of the key to Holston. Holston back to Colby. Colby at the free throw line reverses out. Gets it to Schilling. Schilling off the glass. Too strong, no good. Harper Lustenberger gets the rebound. Dishes it to Hawkins. Feed. Dante Wilson waits on the defender to flash back. Flash by and finishes. And an official timeout. We've got an injured player, which is Cole Schilling. He comes to the bench. Looks like maybe an ankle or something. He sets down here on the bench just to our right.
Brun checks back in his place for Gibault.
Subs for the Lions. Hawkins comes out. Kelly comes out. Johnny Miller back on the floor. Zach Snow on the floor now. Join Harper Lustenberger. 3, right wing. Carried down there by Evan Braun. His first field goal, 33-23. Bucket put up, no good. And Dante Wilson. Oh, yeah, Wilson on the push. So that turnover. Gets it back to the Hawks with 45 seconds remaining. 10-point ball game, 33-23. Hawks with it. Shot clock. 22 seconds left. Shot was way over the top. Here comes the Lions, and Harper Lustenberger just threw it away. Is it 10 for Zach Snow? It's going to belong to the Hawks. They got time to shoot. Since there's 29 seconds on the game clock, the shot clock is off. So they can hold for the final shot. Holston, Jack, dribbles across the logo at midcourt. Has Johnny Miller on him defensively. Johnny, a great defensive basketball player. Holston got free. Left side. It's a Braun. His three is carried.
Back-to-back dribbles.
Is that 30?
That was a Braun with back-to-back three-pointers.
Ends the quarter. of basketball. Carterville's on top, 33 to 26, a 7-point lead over the Waterloo Gibault Hawks. We're going to go on and take a break here. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Stephen Rich's Barber Styling for men, women, and children, offering cut styling and Burmese. Walk-ins are welcome on South Division Street in Carterville. Also brought to you by Ralph's Small Engine on Route 51, just south of Belleville, with a full-service repair shop to keep your equipment running. Indoor Lanes basketball broadcast brought to you by IBEW Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all. We will be back in 90 seconds here. Lions lead at 33 to 26 at half at Trico on NewsRadio WJPF.
Hey, who are you? Who do you have down for 44? What do you call it? That's not according to the program. It's the program says it's Lavington for 44. I just thought I heard you claim Newbury, but I just wanted to have you check that. That's why I'm showing the program 44 is Lavington.
I tried to get a copy of the program before.
Yeah. So,
and I couldn't. So I had Coach send me what he had. Didn't have this black on.
Gotcha. Well, I got Evan is 15. I got so 24 is Braun, 11 is Holston, 20 should be Kingelow, 22 is Getters, 30 is Snell, 40 is Giannino, 42 Shillings, 44 is Lavington, and 32 is
So
Skipping.
Lavington
Yeah.
has the
2-point field goal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Correct.
Newbury has
Not played.
played. Okay.
That's pretty much it, I think.
Well,
Yeah, everything else sounds just right. Hey, first game, man. Don't worry about it. No, it's up. No worries.
halftime at Trico High School. Dave McKenzie and John Holman with you, 33 to 26. Lions led it at the end of the first quarter. They were up 5-17 to 12. Here they lead it 33 to 26. And I mean, overall, John, can't complain. Pretty good first half of basketball.
Yeah, you're gonna be a little bit ragged, when you play first half of the
Broadcasters
year.
are.
Well, that's the way it goes. I mean, it's like we're not in mid-season form yet. Give us all a break, right? Players, coaches, announcers too. But you're gonna expect to see more turnovers early on. You're gonna expect to see some inconsistencies with running the offense and inconsistencies in setting up your defense. Just that's the way it is. Doesn't matter how good a team you have, you're not going to be perfection in game one. Probably not in the first 5 games.
No, and I think at least Oakville, and we had such a short pregame show. They had a game under the belt coming into tonight. They lost at Oakville back last Tuesday, 56 to 50. So they at least had a game under their belt coming into tonight. Carterville's just been beating up on each other in practice, and so I think overall, you got to be pretty happy. You're up 7 points at half. There's some adjustments you can make, but let's talk about Colton Hawkins. There's no doubt he is the offensive leader of this team, probably the leader of this team from a captain standpoint. I would have to imagine, but he's outstanding. He has 11 points here in the first half, and he picked up right where he left off last year.
If I were betting, I would say that once last basketball season ended, that Shane Hawkins probably on a daily basis told Colton, said, "You have to be the leader next year. You have to be more aggressive in shooting the ball." And that's exactly what we've seen from Colton. He just looks so much in command of knowing what he's doing out there, and not just being content to let somebody else take over once in a while. He's the guy. He's the guy, and he's the one who's going to give Carterville the best chance to do something in the conference, and do something down the road. And he had a strong first half, and so did other players on the team. Once they start, cutting down on the turnovers, I think they're going to click even better.
Absolutely. And when you look at the other thing I like seeing is is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Carterville Lions in the scorebook here in the first half. I like seeing that. As a matter of fact, you had 6 points for Maddox Scully. You have 4 from Harper Lustenberger, 2 from Dante Wilson, 3 in the game for Zach Snow, Anson Anderson into the scorebook with 2, and Max Lustenberger dipping in 5 there in that first half. So balanced scoring. I think coach should take that all day long.
That's what you want to see, and it's really great when you have 4 or 5 guys chipping into the outcome of your game and not afraid to shoot the ball. And it looked like Carterville has some guys who are aggressive and not fearful at all.
When you look at the scoring for Waterloo, what a first quarter it was for Jack Olson as he wound up with 10 first quarter points. Now, Carterville shut him out there in the second quarter and held him scoreless in the second, but he leads Gibault in scoring with 10 first half points. His all came in the first quarter. Oscar Gadris with 4. Evan Brunn came in then in the second quarter, hit 2 threes back-to-back, actually.
Right at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, he got 6 points. 2 from Dante Cianino, 2 from Cole Schilling. And again, and let me explain what happened. I tried getting the game program on Monday from Andy, or from Drew, rather. Here, he said, just the newspaper reports. So I said, I said, hey, you got a lineup for Gibault. One of the mistakes, I was just right. One of them didn't have that player listed on there. And number 44 is Jai Lavington. He wears number 44, and I had awarded a bucket to Evan Niebrucki, who's actually wearing number 50, but it actually belongs to Lavington. So that kind of
According to the program.
According to the program we have at the desk here.
Yeah.
I know this. When I look at the video board and scoreboard are right,
Yes.
both of them say 33-26. I know those scores are correct. So.
And that's right. And the Lions started very slowly. They got behind, 6-0, and came roaring back and led 17-12 in the first quarter. Now 7.5 was double digits there until those 3 bombs were knocked down by Braun, or would have been even a bigger lead right now. But still, overall, a good solid B+ first half.
Halftime report brought to you by Mayor Brad Robinson and the city of Carterville. They want to remind you of Carterville's upcoming Christmas events. The 4th annual Lighted Parade is coming up on Friday, December 5th. That's this next Friday. It's going to start at 6:30. The 15th annual Downtown Christmas in Carterville, which is a very, very cool event. I hope you get to go. That's going to be on Saturday, December 13th, and it'll run from 5 until 8 o'clock. Shut off Division Street there in Carterville. Absolutely beautiful. It's a great time. For more information, you can find more if you go online and visit Carter. The website is visitcarterville.com. The city of Carterville and Brad Robinson say, let's go Lions. 33-26 is the score. We're going to go on and take our final break here on Carterville, city of Carterville halftime show. When we come back, second half action, we'll be back in 90 seconds on NewsRadio WJPF.
Don't let the name fool you. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 702, represents more than just electric. The IBEW is made out of Southern Illinois linemen, tree trimmers, telephone workers, utility workers, city employees, factory workers, construction workers, and more. So when you support IBEW, you really support Southern Illinois. Well, they Southern Illinois on brighter blocks. Your trust in the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all.
The Bank of Heron has been serving Southern, offering everything from checking and savings accounts to
Didn't get any of our halftime spots in.
convenient locations and to
Okay, go on and
our outreach
we'll make about post game. Okay,
federal role in helping
Okay.
business
as long as we give in.
relationships.
As a matter of
The
fact,
Bank of Heron, find out more
what do we got? 30 seconds left here. Go on and run another.
It's your last one.
Go on and add another one on behind us. That'll give us-
Okay, we'll do.
We'll chip them away.
That'll get us down to 3.
Just leave first.
No, let's see more of that. Only 6:34.
for animals in Carbondale, Marion, Heron, and Harrisburg has been taking care of your furry family members for over 40 years. Now offering the VI Pet Plan by Stamps. Get monthly pet care plans for dogs and cats with an annual value of $200. They also offer puppy and kitten packages to take the worry out of their first year.
We got somebody going.
They offer 12-month
Whether it's right or not.
as well as Roberto Quantum, only available at Central Hospital for Animals.
Everybody online, thanks for watching. Back at Trico High School, Dave McKenzie, John Holman with you here. Happy Saturday, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Getting ready to start second half action here at Trico. Carterville moving right to the left on the radio dial. And has the ball to start play here in the second half. We're up 33-26. Starters back on the floor. Nice cut. A beautiful pass from Colton Hawkins. Harper Lustenberger finishes the drive. He's got 6. Lines up 35-26, 9-point lead. Here comes Cangelo. Colby. Left-hand dribble of Hawkins on him defensively. Over to Giannino. Giannino now to Snell. Holston into the paint. Elbow tries to get free. Puts it up with the left hand too strong. Tipped around. And Zach So comes away with it. Hawks, or excuse me, the Lions, into the front court. Drive into Lowalk. Lustenberger, Harper trying to feed it to Snow. He saves it. 3, no good from Conley. And it's Holston with the rebound. Outlet pass. Giannino spins. Ball loose off the glass. A nice recovery by Nolan Snell. His first bucket of the game. Makes it 35-28 Lions. Maddox. Top of the circle between the circle. Now to Adams. Down low, had the man on his hip. Dishes it off to Gully. His 3 straight away, no good. Harper gets the rebound. No good. And the Hawks pull down the rebound. Here comes Holston. Right-hand runner. No good. On the drive. And Harper Lustenberger gets the rebound. Slow stroll across midcourt. Hawkins to Harper. See, dishes it off Snow. Back top of the key, had the ball poked away. Dives on the floor after it saves it. It's to Harper. 3 on 2 for the Lions. Bounce pass to Harper Lustenberger. Nice finish. That they took advantage of that 3 on 2, John.
Yep, it's an excellent feed from Gully that led that basket.
Lions are up 9, 37-28. Right wing 3, air ball goes out of bounds. It's going to belong to Carterville after the miss by Evan Braun. Timeout is called by Coach Dennis Reeder. He wants full timeout to talk to the Hawks. 5:28 remaining here in this third quarter. Lions are up 37-28. Back in 60 on News Radio WJPF.
Checking back in is Max Lustenberger.
It's not just a bank, it's mobile banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
37-28 is our score here at Trico in the third quarter. Coach Reeder wanted to talk to his Hawks during that timeout. Lions have the ball. It's Max Lustenberger. Feeds it to Hawks. Ball control on the right wing. Trying to drive in, make some space. Jumper mid-range, no good. In and out. Rebound grabbed by Holston for Gibault. Out pass to Cangelo. Beats it front court. Down low. Open. Had a shot block. Hawkins got a hand on it. Stays with the Hawks. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Chance for Waterloo Gibault to reset. 13 on the shot clock. Over on the left side. Driving in. High shot partially blocked again by Hawkins. Here come the Lions the other way. Lustenberger to Smedley to Max, corner left. 3, no good from Max Deli. And the Hawks get the rebound. Kishla into the front court. Top of the key, drives in, shot off the glass, no good. And Bolton gets another rebound for Carterville. This is time across midcourt. Moving right to left. Number 21, senior. So far in the game, 11 points for Colton. Pulls up the 3, good. Urging to take that shot, John Owen. 14 for Colton Hawkins.
He's has 3 from long range.
Colston wants guys to move. Now it's the Giannino. Top of the key to Gedris. Shot no good. Air ball, as a matter of fact, came right to Zach Snow. May have been partially blocked as well. Colton did not. It's over to that far hash. The high dribble between the leg behind the back now. Ready to set the offense. Ready to go. Jabs inside the arc. Drives in. Bumps off the defender. Off the glass. No good. Got his own rebound. Put back is good. From Colton Hawkins.
He is so big and physical now. He's much bigger and pointed out more weight, muscle mass, and he just up the side.
Like I said, Stat said he's 217 pounds, and he's just solid. Kishlow puts up a 3. That was no good. Long rebound. He tracks it down and goes into the backcourt. Who's going to get it? Come diving in. Harper Lustenberger. But it's the Hawks that have it. They haven't drafted. Timeout is called. Well done, I got to say, by Oscar Gedris. He got trapped down in that far corner. Harper Lustenberger dove after him. Zach Snow was there. He had no place to go, so he called a timeout. We'll take timeout as well as Coach Reeder has 30 seconds on the timeout clock. 42-28, back in 30 here on NewsRadio WJPF.
Was it on a turnover day when they on that down there?
I would say no.
And I didn't see how the ball ended up.
It got tipped, but it was kind of a loose ball in the front court that ended up going back there. So,
okay.
I don't know if I'd call it a turnover.
Okay, I won't.
Lions are going to be back in action coming up on Wednesday night. That's when who they play? They're going to play Redbud.
Yeah,
on Wednesday night. That'll be the next game.
To the program here, see if I can confirm that.
Bell has the ball to start coming out of the temple.
Playing Steelville, 7:45.
There we go.
First game is Gibault and Redbud.
Here we go. 7:45. A late game.
Lucky us.
42-28 is our score here. Lions on top. 2:40 remaining here in this third quarter. Here on the near side, that's Gedris trying to feed Angelo, driving down the lane. The ball went off his forehead. And another turnover on the Hawks. Gives it back to the Lions.
Actually, it's their first turnover of the quarter.
Yeah.
So, it's an
They had
improvement.
13 first half turnovers. Right side, Max Lustenberger. Back pass to Hawkins. He got to the baseline. Found Zach Snow open in the lane. Missed the first shot. Got a rebound. Puts it up and gets fouled. Good hard work from Zach Snow. He stuck with it. The foul is going to be on 32. That is Jacob Kipping.
Zach was mad at himself for missing that bunny in the middle of the lane, but he got mad in a good way by grabbing that offensive rebound and sticking it back in and drawing it back.
This is his second old-fashioned three-point opportunity. He finished on the first one. This is the free throw here, but Johnny Miller the rebound. Oh, short arm for the shot, and stepped on the end line. And turnover gives it to Waterloo Gibault. Good job by Johnny Miller. actually, yeah, it was Johnny. Okay.
Catch him, though. You can't get that finish off. I think those layups.
Here comes Olsen. Drops the timeline. Here's the near side. Around screen. Brings it back to the right side. They tried to beat it.
That's a big push.
Showing, excuse me, to Blackington. The foul's going to be on Max.
That was a mismatch there, size-wise.
Big mismatch. Second foul on Max Lestenberger. 2:07 remaining. Lions up 44-28. Oh, almost struck the foot, but no call. Hawks have the front court. Kippy. Left-hand dribble. Between the circles. Dante Wilson on him defensively. Good job. Pass almost stolen by Colton Hawkins.
Good try.
It was. He comes flying here out of bounds.
He tried to call the timeout today. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I know I did.
The official said, no, I can't give you that one.
Yeah, thinking about it, though.
Yeah.
Holston to the left wing. Kipping drives in, dishes it right wing. Three, no good for Kinchlow. Rebound saves with the Hawks. Good job on the board by Snell. Fresh 20 on the shot clock. 15 now. Good defense by Johnny Miller. Ball on the board. Wow. We've got
like that. Yeah.
50-50 ball. Trying to get those. Driving in. 6 on the shot clock. A foul behind.
And Hawkins appreciates that diving on the floor, let me tell you.
On Carterville's Dante Wilson, his second. Boy, that was a good hustle by Dante and by Johnny Miller. Showing tosses it in. Nice drive, finally. Goalie Kinchlow, he got a bucket. That's his first field goal of the game. He's the starter. Gets into the scorebook here with 70 seconds remaining.
I had him over previous 9, so I think 1 for 10.
14-point lead, a push foul called on Nolan Snell, his third.
Speaking of Nolan, do you think Arnold's going to trade anytime soon? I'm wearing my Cardinal jersey. What do you want me to say?
I don't mean to be snide here when I say this. You need to talk to somebody that cares about baseball, because I don't right now. I'm ticked out.
I hear you.
Dante Wilson, three, short, no good. And out of bounds, last touch by the Lions.
You were down on your Bears, now you're all excited.
I am all excited about the Bears. For good reason. And truthfully, I'm down on the Cardinals for good reason.
That's true.
So, a foul. It's going to be on number 2, Max Lestenberger, to pick up his third. So that is the 17th foul on the Lions. Puts, no, I'm sorry. 13th foul on the Lions. Short shot, no good from Snell. Carterville comes away with it. Here comes Max Lestenberg. Nice outlet pass, Johnny Miller. Feeds it to the cutting Zach Snow. Well done.
Unselfish. Don't look at that hustle there.
7 in the game for Zach Snow. 46-30. Right wing, nice job tucking out over, waiting on the defender. And the shot is good from Jacob Kipping. Mid-range jumper, his first field goal of the game. 46-32, Lions up 14. 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And over and back, the turnover. I think Max Lestenberger saying he thought it was stepped by the defender.
No, went off his foot. Give credit to Max, though. He was diving off the floor for a loose ball, just like Miller and Wilson. And you like seeing that kind of scrappiness out of your team.
So Hawks trigger in. They get to Lamington. Lamington sets the screen. Kinchlow. Kinchlow dishes it to Holston. 3 left wing, no good. And that ends the third quarter. Lions are on top, 46-32, as we are heading to the fourth quarter here in the first game for 2025 for the Lions. We'll be back in 2 minutes on NewsRadio WJPF.
As a parent, you want the best care for your family, and at Shawnee Health, we provide just that. I'm Dr. Kyle Shawnee Health's Carterville location. Our team, including Dr. Athene Nexta, nurse practitioners, and research offer comprehensive care for every member of the family. Newborns and babies. Whether it's checkups, managing conditions, or sports physicals, our Carterville team is here to keep your family healthy. Call to schedule an appointment or visit Shawnee Health.
Hey, everybody online, happy Saturday to you. Hope the video's okay. It's always kind of iffy because God doesn't have social service in Campbellville.
Wow. Tell you,
God's not God's country here. Not AT&T service. He may be Verizon.
Could be. Get this.
Yeah.
Get paid. No. Another line on the ground. 4.
48-34, Gibault scored, as have the Lions. Kansas had Bucket. Carterville, Shawnee Miller just scored for Carterville. Coming out to the end of quarter time. 7 minutes remaining here in this ball game. Lions are on top by 14, 48-34. Dave McKenzie and Sean Holman with you. Hawks have it. Defeated Schilling, and he just threw it in the back court trying to get away with. I think he thought he traveled. Running the other way. Max Lustenberger gets the layup. 7 in the game for Max, the sophomore. Pushes the Lions to 50 points in the game. 50-34. And good defense by Maddox. He ties it up.
Good call.
Possession arrow gives it to the Lions. Coming up post-game, we'll talk to Coach Shane Hawkins. He'll join us.
They don't like the aggressive. I've seen that with the Lions this team. Very aggressive, trapping, and diving on the floor for loose balls. They're just playing like Coach wants to see your team play a lot.
Just play hard.
Play hard. You leave everything out there on the floor.
And so far, I think everybody has done that. Absolutely. Adams feeds the post down over to Hawkins. Ball got away from him, and the Hawks come away with it. Lions turned it over. And it's going to stay with Waterloo Gibault. Coach Dennis Streeter, 44th year as a head coach. Came to Waterloo Gibault 1980. His record, 796 wins. A steal from Hawkins.
Nice assist there, huh?
Did the bucket go?
Yep. Sure did. Inbound. He stole the inbound pass and scored on the same play.
Foul is on Snell. That's the 4th on Snell. So Hawk gets the bucket, 18, and he's got a chance at 19 from the strike.
It's almost like Gene Emil was trying to get the ball to the score.
And he converts the free throw. 3-point play for Hawkins makes it 53-34. Finish up what I would say about Coach Dennis Reader. 796 wins, 445 losses in his 44th season here this year. Lions still the basketball. Good aggressive defense, like John mentioned. Outlet pass, no. Feeds to Adams. 3 long range, no good. And Zach Snow backs down the long rebound. 5:50 remaining here in this game. Lions comfortably in the lead, 53-34 up 19. Amarion, mid-range jumper, good.
That's more his style there.
That little 15-foot jumper.
Yeah.
12 to 15. And he gets in the scorebook. 9 Carterville Lions have scored here tonight. 9:34 is on the score. Harper Lustenberger's coming into the game to replace Johnny Miller. Miller gets a hand clap from all the coaches on the sideline. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by IBEW Local 702. Providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all. Also brought to you by Rouse Small Engine, Highway 51 south of Beltonville. Full service repair shop, keep your equipment running. Foul called on Carterville. It's going to be on Harper Lustenberger is first. Lions broadcast is also brought to you by Stephen Ridge's Barber Styling. Men, women, and children offering cuts, styling, and permanent. Walk-ins are welcome. On 2nd Division Street in Barberville. At the line, it's Nolan Snell. He's not been to the strike yet. Not had a whole lot of free throws.
I don't think anybody's been to the line for
Just a straight up free throw. It's been the end one from Hawkins. First one was good. Second one is good from Nolan Snell. He's got 4 in the game. 5:15 remaining.
yeah, those are the first free throws of the game for Gibault.
Been a fast-paced game.
Yes.
Said not a lot of fouls. Lustenberger pulls up, finds Hawkins, 20 on the shot clock. Again, shot clock is not mandatory as Hawkins gets the left-hand runner. 21 here in his first game. Now,
That's only his Hawkins' first foul of the game right there. Keep on reaching over on the sideline.
so John, the shot clock is going to be mandatory in all games next year.
Yes, sir.
This year it is only during some select tournaments.
Yes.
And
Girls and boys, by the way.
yes, correct. So it's 7:36. Time out on the floor. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on NewsRadio WJPF.
This is the fastest game I can recall in a long time. Yep. We're still under an hour. We're only at 4:50. Yes.
We'll take that.
We will. That pork might actually be cooked by the time you get into the house done. It sure wasn't mine with it. Luckily for me, I didn't eat it. I don't want to go to the hospital.
Ball stolen by the Carterville Lions. Harper Lustenberger gets a layup the other way. It's the first bucket coming out of the timeout. 10 of the game for Harper Lustenberger, 59-36. Lions are up 23 points. 4 minutes remaining. Oakville's already beat Waterloo Gibault this season. That was last Tuesday. Another turnover gives it back to the Lions. Good job by Marion Adams. They lost last Tuesday to Oakville, 56-50. Three's no good. Stone gets the rebound and Carterville can reset. Take their time on this possession. Maddox Dolly over in that far hatch. Comes off the defender, ball on the floor, and Hawkins away with it. He's hurt. He's hurt his leg. We missed the layup the other way. Outlet pass, and Maddox Dolly
Yeah, he injured his
twisted his ankle.
Yeah.
Comes to the sideline, so coming in to replace Maddox is going to be Max Lustenberger. Maddox Dolly was able to come to the bench on his own power. Maybe rolled his ankle when kind of went on the floor there. It's kind of odd that he lost the splitting away, didn't wait. Ball got away from him.
You mentioned how the floor may be a little slick.
Right in that same area.
We've seen some guys sliding around a little bit out
In
there.
the first half.
Nothing dramatic, but nonetheless, it appears to be slick.
Yeah. New floor here at Trico.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It really is. They
It
did
is
a
beautiful.
nice job on the remodel here. Trico High School. Ooh, pull up three. Oh, he knew it as soon as it left his hand. He started fading away. 62-36. Lions in control. Another turnover. Carterville's got it. Snow. Hawkins head fake. Feeds the post. Adams
Good handle.
at it. You got to be ready for those passes.
Hawkins, you do.
Marion was posting down on that low block, and it was a quick no-look pass and right off his hands. So
You know, Abe, I'll tell you one thing right now. I've watched basketball for a long, long time. I do believe that Colton Hawkins is developing into a Division I player. I really believe that. I think I'm not saying, top 10 team or anything. I think he's Division I possible player. And the more I see of him, the more I'm convinced of that.
Yep. He's got great vision, great anticipation,
Absolutely.
good wingspan,
Now
quick
strong,
speed to
very
handle the
strong,
ball.
yeah.
I mean, he got it all.
Pretty much.
All the Hawkins boys, including Papa, pretty good ball players. But Colton, I think,
Maybe a little bit better outlet than that.
got a little bit of everything. Lions turn it over. 2:20 remain here. Shot blocked. That was Will Brzezinski with the block. Will, just a sophomore, stands 6'6", of course, his dad, Scott Brzezinski. Foul called on the Lions. Didn't see who it was on. Did you catch it?
I'm looking. No, I didn't catch it.
35, okay. We don't have a 35.
No. I'm not sure who the foul's on. Not a big deal.
No.
State teamers filming for
Absolutely. 62-36. Will Brzezinski looks just like his dad. Left hand is good from Dante Dianino.
We got another injury here. I think. Yeah.
So
Must have missed that.
going to be Luke Greer that comes into the game for the Lions. To replace
Jack
Johnson.
Jack Dawson's got shaken up.
He took some bigger hits than that in football. Whatever happened, I missed it. It's on his shoulder.
Gear.
Maybe he's still, maybe he's still nursing some football.
Could be.
Soreness. Three is good from Braden Ellers from corner left. 65-38. Lions going to improve. We're at the start of season 1. No, nice little fadeaway jumper from Kinchlow. 4 in the game for Colby. Here comes Greer. Ball dribbled out of bounds. Last touch by Luke Greer. Luke Jr. stands 5'10". Where's number 4? $75 seconds remaining here in the first game of the Trico Tournament for 2025. Hawks, Kinchlow, elbow, reverses back, jumper off the elbow, short, long rebound is pulled down by Carter Woods from Carterville. Luke Breer into the front court. Between the leg dribble, right side now to Woods. Excuse me, to Gibbs. Cameron, his first touch of the game. Out low, Will Brzezinski. Hook no good. 35 seconds remain. Driving it into the front court. Dianino, shot personal blocked, and Carter comes away with it. Good job by Carter Woods. Back it up. Lions to shoot. There's 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
I don't think it should.
I don't think so either. 6 seconds, 5, 4 on the shot clock. Near side. They let the clock expire. Turn over. Gives it back to the Hawks with 1.8 on the clock. 65 to 40.
That's a classic thing to do.
Yep, that's how you do that. That's a ball game. 65 to 40. The Lions start off the basketball season with a nice win over Waterloo Gibault here at the Trico Tournament this evening. 65 to 40. This Lions broadcast brought to you by Malone's Early Learning Center in Carterville, offering programs for infants to school-age children, as well as pre-K and Head Start. It's the best care anywhere at Malone's Early Learning Center. Broadcast also brought to you by Mayor Brian Robinson in the city of Carterville. I want to remind you of Carterville's upcoming Christmas events. 4th annual lighted parade coming up on Friday, December 5th at 6:30. The 15th annual Downtown Christmas in Carterville event will be on December 13th from 5 until 8 Saturday night. If you go to the website for the city, you can find more information. That website is visitcarterville.com. City of Carterville says, let's go Lions. Congratulations. Coach Shane Hawk is the Carterville Lions. They get their first win for 2025. They win it tonight, 65 to 40. Stay with us. Post-game show is coming up next here on News Radio WJPF.
Rain or shine, sleet or snow.
What do we need to get caught up, Rick?
Carterville is a locally owned and operated business serving Southern Illinois for over 20 years, specializing in
We were only one spot away from post game.
Okay. Go on and take a 2-minute here then.
landscaping and much more. Call 534-8148. Rain or shine, sleet or snow. Call Joe. 534-8148. That's 534-8148.
See you out. See you, darling.